Good evening out there, my Doobers swooners, and all you loyal followers and watchers of the Smash Interview TV series, web TV series, I should say, Dinner with Doobers. I, of course, am the offspring of awesome, the harbinger of hilarity, Mr. Darwin Doobers, sitting here at the Paramount Room in the beautiful city of Chicago, Illinois, sitting next to the equally, if not more beautiful, Miss Ann Root. Miss Ann Root, how are you tonight? How are you
doing? Great. I'm just really having fun at dinner tonight with you. So
awesome. Glad you are having fun. We haven't really gotten started, but apparently you're into it. So that's good. All right, so let's talk about it. So you said you've been doing. Did I say something funny or?
Yeah. I wanted to throw in like the "that's what she said," but I didn't want it to record that.
Got to get right into it. Let's talk about it.
Sure.
Everyone I ask on the show is inevitably I make sure, got to be certain, as it were, that you in fact are familiar with this show, this Dinner with Doobers.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yeah. I've seen it. I'm a huge fan.
Huge fan.
You're
Excellent.
hilarious.
Love that. Thank you.
You're actually really funny.
I do not disagree, Andrew. Thank you for noticing. And so as you know, we do 3 sections of the show. We start out with the appetizer, the getting to know you, the sample of Anne, if you will. Moving on to the main course, the hard-hitting journalistic integrity that I, the Doobs, possess shines through in that. And of course, then we wrap it up with a lighthearted, fun dessert. And the past shows have been, we're getting there. But I think we've hit it. I think we've hit our stride, Miss Ann Root. So why don't you go ahead and tell the viewers out there in the internet universe just who it is you are and what it is you do.
So what I do, I work during the day. I kind of live 2 lives. Corporate girl, and then I go home and I write in my notebook and I go out and do comedy.
All right. So we got job, diary, and comedy. Mm-hmm. You write a lot of juicy secrets in that diary of yours?
No, I'm Ann Root, not Anne Frank.
All right. That's a good one on the Anne Frank. That was some good comedy right there. While you're a comedian, you said you've been doing the comedy for 3 years. Always here in Chicago, or?
No, the first time I did comedy was in Columbus, Ohio. If anyone's out there from there, did 1 open mic, 5 minutes, and I loved it. So I moved to Chicago.
Thought, if I can handle Columbus, I can handle the big city, right? Maybe this will boost your popularity. Maybe you'll, not gonna lie.
Follow me on Twitter.
Follow her on Twitter.
Ann Root. I'm fucking hilarious.
Not gonna lie, people who are on my show usually get a lot of acknowledgement,
I can imagine that. I mean, being seen with you anywhere is really fun.
Yeah, definitely. So we talked about that. We talked about.
I'm sorry. You smell really good.
Really?
Yeah. What kind of cologne do you use?
It's Lacoste Essential.
It is?
Yeah.
I love that.
You love that?
Does it have coconut extract?
I do not know. I just know that it definitely smells all right. But
well, it's working for you, Doobers.
Thank you.
Tell me more
About the cologne.
Yeah. Well, it's just I don't know. I just noticed it.
All right. It's I get it at stores. Sometimes people give it to me for Christmas.
That's a great gift.
Yeah, it is a good gift.
Noted.
Excuse me? Noted?
When you note something that might be relevant later, for whatever purposes.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm not trying to jump the gun or whatever. I was just noting it.
Jump. Right. Moving on. You got a nose for cologne, so we learned that about you today.
Yeah.
That a lot of comedians out there didn't know that you have a nose for it, and it's interesting though that you're here. You're a new comedian, but when we took the vote, for those of you that don't know or still don't know, for the first 5 guests, I decided I would have a huge voting process.
Yeah.
And
you included me.
I did.
I think. I don't
Twice.
know if it was the first twice.
Yeah, all the ladies, the final round, folks, did the ladies dance, you could call it.
Yeah.
Did the ladies dance, and you not only won the vote, but you ran away with it.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Somebody made up a campaign for me,
Apparently.
like the Ann Root campaign. I obviously it wasn't me. They spelled my name incorrectly.
Super wrong. Forgot
I have
the
an E at the end.
Absolutely.
It's essential if your name is going to be Anne and it's a first name. But anyway,
Absolutely.
yeah, they got a little creepy. Started talking about. I have a friend in California that started offering out OTPHJs.
Some sexual.
Yeah,
some
sexual favors.
Let's actually let's delve into that. Let's delve into the.
Yeah, let's delve into that.
I was gonna say about the stereotypes of women in comedy.
Oh, yeah,
you didn't let me
of course.
finish. Right. So if you think you can handle that tonight?
I mean, I can handle a lot.
You can handle a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. When we get back from the commercial break, the first one of this episode, we will be talking with Anne Root, who will be discussing women in comedy, the stereotypes, the myths, and the facts. More with Dinner with Doobers and Miss Anne Root when we get back. And we are back with some main course action. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to get pretty relevant, pretty culturally relevant tonight here at the Paramount Room with Miss Anne Root, my guest on Dinner with Doobers. And recently there's been some more, I mean, it's always been a controversial topic, a little bit of
What?
The thing we're going to talk about.
Oh.
And we'll get to it. And basically the idea being that there's this myth, this concept, this idea that the women who succeed in comedy have to either offer themselves up in sexual ways or be more sexual with the people that are around.
Oh, okay.
And there's
I see
also...
what you're saying.
I hope so. And
Yeah.
there's also the myth and the preconceived notion that women cannot hang with the men. And I don't know if there's been some articles again that have come out where somebody made a comment about women pretending or trying to be like men just to be funny on stage. How do you feel about this as a woman comedian?
Honestly, if someone says I'm not good, I don't think it's because I'm a girl.
All right, so you just think they just flat out think you're terrible.
Yeah, basically.
Do you hear that a lot as a new comedian?
No, I hear more like the opposite, sort of
That you're really good?
condescending, like, oh, like that's really cool.
Oh, okay. So
Good
people.
work, keep trying.
So like you're treated like a retarded kid.
Are you comparing women to retards?
No, I'm saying how they're treating you. I am. Do not be offended by anything I
I don't know.
say. Here's the thing I have to ask you. So you don't believe any successes or non-successes that you've had in life are due to the fact that you are a woman?
No.
No?
For me personally, no. I can totally see how it could be an issue with someone else.
I do have a question here. Well, it is an issue with someone else, and I want to see if you agree or disagree with this
Okay.
issue. There is a stand-up comedian on the scene, Lincoln Lodge cast member Ricky Gonzalez.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Have you heard of this fellow?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
man? This
Is
arch
he
nemesis?
Lisa Traeger?
Sure. He's an arch nemesis of mine.
Oh, okay.
But in his set,
Do you want me to take a minute?
Uh,
I know people.
that's
We
okay.
can talk about it offline.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Later on.
Right. What I was gonna say was in his set, Ricky Gonzalez is quoted as saying, "Women be playing games." Do you feel like a line like that sort of kind of puts you guys down a level, sort of knocks you back a
I
peg?
mean, I don't really think we're playing games. We put it out there for people to enjoy. It's there for the taking. It's like a delicious piece of meat.
So women are burgers? No, I'm. Let's talk about this one. Here's a quote from a famous female. You familiar with the Cyndi Lauper?
Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good egg.
Yeah, she's very famous. She's quoted here as saying, "Girls just want to have fun." You like?
I love her.
You love that? You love that? Love her? Love that song? Yeah. Girls just want to have fun. And based on that quote, Do you think maybe the misguided preconceptions of males is that we can't take you seriously as comedians because all you want to do is have fun? It's not girls want to also be good at stand-up comedy.
That's really funny.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's a real question.
I understand. It's a real question.
Right?
It's a really funny question.
I know women love to gossip. That's a thing. They love to gossip. Women love to gossip.
They love to
You wanna.
Oh, I would love to gossip.
You wanna do a gossip?
I mean, I'm a woman, so that's pretty much my natural thing to do.
Absolutely. Let's get into some gossip.
I don't know.
Let's shift this over.
There's some haterade.
Haterade. The Doobs knows all about the haterade.
Yeah.
Wasn't exactly warmly received myself. Took me a while to.
I feel like that's why we just have like such a really strong connection.
Yeah. Was your hand cold or?
Oh yeah. Is that?
I've never had anyone hold my hand in an interview. Little weird. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
But yeah. All right. So let's talk women in the Chicago comedy scene. Who do you like? Who's out there at current? Are you do you also find funny along with yourself?
Well, after reading your book, I know that I'm clearly the best
Wait, hold on.
comedian.
You read the book, Laughs, Lies, and Lemonade, the Doobers approach to stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
You read it?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, to hell with this next segment. Let's talk about the book.
Okay.
Let's talk about me and my book.
I love your book.
Yeah, I love my book. You read my book. What did you think about the book?
Well, I thought it was great.
All right.
It was great. Self-production books are a little difficult to do. So, I'm assuming you probably had to do a short run, maybe 100 books. It's typically about $4 to produce it. 2/3 of your friends, based on market research, are going to buy it. I checked out your Facebook profile. You have about 263 friends, so 2/3 of that, maybe 88 copies that you're going to need to sell. I don't know. Off the top of my head, if we're thinking about the production costs, $4 a book, $400. Oh, you have to pay for the ISBN book licensing number, so that's $225, $30 copyright free. Divide that by 88. Minimum price point of $744 to break even. But your time is worth money, and we're just going to be like really generous. I know it took more time than that. Probably about 40 hours to write the book, $12 an hour, kind of standard minimum issue wageness. So you would want to price point it at about $12.83. Average paperback is $12.95. I don't know. I got a free copy. Sorry, I get a little analytical when people bring up books.
All right, no, that's you're a big book.
Yeah.
Book girl. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a rare thing to find. Is
I'm
girls who like
been.
the books.
I love books.
What was
Love them.
Love them? Yeah, that was a little voice you did there.
Yeah, tell us love that.
All right. What was your favorite part of the book?
Well, as a general theme, I liked that it was an optimistic book. It's like your Torah.
Which is
like the Darwin Torah. You might want to think about marketing it.
The Darwin Torah.
Of awesome.
I will note that.
The Torah-some.
The Torah-some. How would you? I don't even know how you would.
Historic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
See?
it.
I can do puns.
You are.
I can do a lot of things.
Stuff by yourself. I will have this. Thank you. I will have this fry. Good French fry.
Yeah, take that French fry. Have it.
I did, in fact, take it. In my hand.
You're so funny.
Thank you. Again, Andrew paying the compliments to the Doobs. I appreciate it. I had some other things here, but
okay. Oh, did you want to talk about females in stand-up comedy?
I think we're past that. Just trying to figure out what way. I still feel we'll get it sorted out.
I do live around here.
I didn't even ask that.
Well, I live around the corner.
Still feel like we're having a thing.
I know. I feel the same way.
I don't think you do. I think we need to reevaluate the situation. After this last commercial break from our sponsors, we're going to hit up some dessert. We with the lovely en route and get to the.
we are. We're definitely going to get to dessert next.
That's what I just said. We're going to get to some dessert. More with en route as we wrap up this episode of Dinner with Doobers after the commercial break.
They're out tonight, so.
That's good to know.
They're not going to be home for a little while.
All right. So you ready for dessert?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it to it. I have a list of questions here. You said you're familiar with the book. During that commercial break, I just thought, why don't we let's put en route's money where her mouth is.
Okay.
So you're gonna do that. So wrote down some questions about my book and about Darwin Doobers in general. Some Doobers trivia. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I've always wanted to do this. Yeah. All right. Then maybe you'll do all right here. Number one. Here we go.
Can I just point out? I think we have the same pen. Do you use a Uniball Sino?
I do.
I do.
Wow.
That's kind of fate, right?
Yes. That is fate. Dinner with Doobers, dessert. Okay. Here we go, 5 Doobers questions. If you get them all right, I pay the meal. If you get them wrong, any one of them wrong, you pay this entire thing. You ready for this? Here we go, number 1. What is the title of my book?
Laughs, Lies, and Lemonade.
That is correct. We will accept that. Chapter 4 is titled what?
Pitfalls and how to avoid them.
There you go. Doobers' approach to pitfalls. We accept that. What is the main thing I hate the most about the stand-up comedy scene at current?
Negativity.
Negativity, absolutely. Negative Nancy comedians,
yes.
As we call them. Number 4, my last chapter. What is the last lemonade recipe?
It's an alcoholic lemonade.
That you got it. That's part of it.
I think it's hard strawberry lemonade.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
We were looking for something else, but that's okay. You did guess that was an alcoholic one. We'll move on to the 5th one. Where is Darwin Doobers born?
Crystal Lake, Illinois.
That is absolutely incorrect. We were looking for Afton, New York.
Oh.
Afton, New York, which means en route. Sorry to say it. I'm out of here. This has been Darwin Doobers with en route for Dinner with Doobers. Enjoy paying for the meal. I gotta go.
You were so cute. I'm gonna have to. Darwin. I'm gonna actually have to pay for this. Really should have worn the other dress. All right, here's your check. Thank you. Wait, he really left?
Yeah.